I'm gonna make sure it pops up though. I'm not gonna mute myself just yet.
Okay, so just say like muting when you're gonna do it.
Yeah, I want to make sure it's showing on Death Blossoms. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna mute myself and you guys have fun and just yeah, DM.
All right, so hello viewers. Welcome to the first Saint Blossom stream. Hopefully this becomes an annual thing. I'm one of your hosts, Tripid, and this is my co-host, Jodam. We're also known as the Alley Cats or Alley Casters
Yeah,
because we're both named Alley. Yeah.
So our first teams are the chocolate leprechauns and the Irish car bombs.
Which one of those would you prefer? I don't think I've ever had either.
I'm not sure, but I saw someone tweeting about how Irish car bombs were disgusting last night, so I'm gonna go with the chocolate leprechaun.
Yeah, I've seen how those work. It's a pretty interesting concept. You have to drink it real fast.
Okay,
I'm gonna be like over here Googling all these drinks in the meantime.
I know. I feel like we should, as the casters, just get them like for free. Like Omna should supply us with the alcoholic beverages.
I mean, that's how it works, right? The coaches get chips and we get alcohol.
Yeah, that's how it should work.
I was actually thinking about, like, I don't drink, and I was thinking about cracking open my bottle of Chambord while we casted, but I was like, that's probably a horrible thing to do if I don't drink normally.
Well, it could be good. It's kind of a 50-50 shot as to how that would go, but...
I mean, you should have been drunk. Like, drunk Totem is just incredible.
That would have been too much, I think.
I can see you screaming in chat, just, where's the Torb? Where's the attack Torb, guys?
Speaking of attack Torb, this first map is going to be Hanamura. So what are you expecting to see here?
I really hope to see a Zarya. I'm a little biased, but absolutely hope to see a Zarya and a Ryan. Something that can combo with the Zarya. I mean, Hanzo, perfect pick for this, right? Come on, give me a Zarya and Hanzo.
That's what I want to see too. Is just this beautiful Zarya Hanzo combo. What do we call that? The hungry Hanzo.
Yeah. I know we're gonna be using all these terms that we as a team have made up for these combos, and nobody's gonna know what we're talking about.
So it looks like we have Chris on her signature Widowmaker.
Yes, I'm very excited about that. Catfish is also an incredible Reaper, so that DPS combo right there is going to be brutal.
Yeah, I hope they can keep up with it. Hopefully the Zarya and the Rhine Shields should be able to counter that Reaper a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And we're seeing that on both teams, so this is going to be an all-out brawl, which is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this tank comp. The Rhine Zarya is one of my favorites, I think. And
yeah, absolutely.
Then we have that Junkrat with the ability to spam those shields, but it's also gonna be risky to feed that Zarya ult. Or Zarya charge, excuse me.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see how fast Scientess gets her grab. Because that can make the difference for their push.
Definitely.
Assuming they don't, push right through and get onto point immediately, as some teams have done in the past. It's a weird strategy, and sometimes it works.
Yeah, and I think this really relies on whether or not Chris gets that, or Zengadza gets that initial pick of the Widowmaker.
Defend objective A.
So it looks like they're going right side.
Just depends on your perspective.
Yeah. There's just a brawl at the gate right now.
Oh, Butchera's shield's down already. That's rough. Oh, that charge! She's low though. Oh, that counter pin! Incredible, Butchera.
Oh, there's an Ana back here. Peppermint is kind of hiding. Oh, looks like she's gonna get out though. So
almost.
Kind of a failed push on Carbomb's side, but it looks like they are getting their ults up a little bit. no team really has the advantage right now. Probably a little bit on the blue team. Oh,
I know, I'm already trying to remember their name. We didn't look at that for long enough. It's the leprechauns. Chocolate leprechauns is on defense.
okay.
Ooh, I didn't see that. How did they pick Chris on the Widow?
It looked like it was a rogue Junkrat grenade.
Of
It
course.
possibly combined with the Moira. Looks
An
like
apology.
switched to the Sombra. And
Oh, Chris! Yeah, sorry, I keep calling her Chris, but it's Zinganza, so.
yeah.
Oh! Oh, there's it was stopped by that
Oh.
grab. What a good
Oh,
job.
here's a big
Oh,
grab. Big
incredible.
grab.
Great job,
T-Rex
Nero.
wing. T-Rex wing really capitalized on that grab. Nero had a great. I think she got at least 5 people in that.
Yeah, those are the kind of grabs that you just love seeing.
Right in the choke where everyone is just in it trying to push at the same time.
We might see a nano boosted Rhine here though. Peppermint's got her ult.
I would love to see that. That'll really give them the edge in this next push, but the Leprechauns do have a significant ult advantage right now. There's
Oh.
the Shatter.
Well, they should have Reaper ults for the next fight.
Yeah, they saved the nano boost too, so they'll have 3 ults compared to 4. But they switched off of the Reaper to a Junkrat, which threw away the
yeah.
Death Blossom.
Well, the
Not sure.
Junkrat spam is, yeah, that's an interesting choice when the other team has a Zarya. But I guess they just need that damage from a safe distance.
To get that shield down, the Reinhardt shield. They're initiating with that first.
Oh, there goes their main tank.
There it goes. That was an awesome push. Good switch. Catfish got 2 picks like almost immediately.
Yeah, but that Zen ult saved them from a little bit of damage. Wonder if they can take this.
Oh, they
Oh,
grab
there
again.
comes the grab. Oh, they didn't capitalize it on it though. No DPS there.
And
Oh,
the boot.
Oh,
I think
great
this is pretty
boot, Clouded.
secured. Yep, Butch Hero is walking away. They're giving this point up.
30 seconds.
Which
well,
means
better to set up.
Yeah, definitely. Especially because they have a EMP grab, which I don't know if that's necessarily going to be a good combo, but
Well, if mine can get in there and do some damage, you know, it shuts down Butch Hero's shield.
exactly. There's the EMP coming out. There's the grab. Only got 1, but
No, I think this pushes. Oh, Peppermint! Peppermint's gonna 1v6 this. You got it, Peppermint!
that's a good try though. She stayed alive for quite some
Yeah.
time.
I don't think they saw her. She was being real sneaky.
No, and the car bombs actually almost have both of their support ults and a tire compared to the 1 ult on the Leprechaun team. So this next push is going to might go in the car bomb's favor just based on ult advantage, but we'll have to see how it plays out.
That's absolutely true. Although if they take top, oh, I was just gonna say Quirky Orc could cause some problems, but there goes Zinganza.
Back on the Widowmaker. Here comes the tire. It's on the point. Looking for something.
Ooh, that
think that-
fade. Well-timed fade.
Yeah. There's the Gonza got another pick. And Catfish is... Oh, Zinganza with the perfect snipe. Got to a third.
Can she get up?
Oh, that sleep. I think this might go in... Yeah, looks like that fight went in favor of the Leprechauns, but they did manage to get a third, which is pretty big, especially on a 2 CP map.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not gonna take these leprechauns pot of gold.
So we're still actually the car bombs are doing a really good job of like balancing out their ult economy. This is the first fight. There's Zinganza with that pick on the Junkrat, which is pretty big.
She's getting great picks on those Junkrats.
She really is. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to capitalize on that grab. They did manage to take down Ram's bottom.
That's big though. A main tank loss means that they have to back off.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to get out. They did use a lot of ults there, but again, they're going to have the Shatter and the Tire on car bombs. But unfortunately, there's also going to be the Zen ult on Leprechauns to kind of counter that Shatter as long as the Zenyatta can stay out of it.
And Catfish almost has a tire, so that could cause some problems because Zen ult can't protect that.
Exactly.
I play Zen and it took me forever to think of the word tranquility.
So I think Butch Hero used her ult. Didn't get anything with it as far as I saw. This aggressive Tire kind of zoning
holding them off. Oh, this could be it.
It's gonna
Nice
be
contest by Nero. She's super high chard. You can do a lot with that if she stays alive.
the desperate Zen ult. This fight seems to be going into the favor of the Leprechauns, though, and it looks like, yep, they're going to be backing off. Scientist is trying to get away, which Hero gives up on the chase, but...
I do just want to point out that good shatter by Ram's bottom. She shut down Kuina's soldier ult, which was great.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Oh, and the Zarya still left. Scientist. Yeah, okay, she gets out.
So I just want to point out again, though, like, ult management on the car bombs is great. I feel like they've gone into every single one of these fights with at least one ultimate ready.
Yeah, it's been pretty great. I mean, if they could, even if they could do a dry push, though, I think, you know, they need to have the advantage with the ult. They're being pretty conservative, but I think that the Leprechauns are getting their ults just a little bit faster.
Yeah, ult, and there's a grab with all of them.
Oh, that was
that was
strong grab.
Phenomenal grab.
Oh, Chris tried to go in for the last second contest.
So 96.7%.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to beat.
Definitely. I wonder if they're going to go for a similar attack as their defense, or as Carbon's attack is what I meant. I
know I keep using the wrong tenses. I'm like these people, and like I'm just saying the wrong. Like, look at these team. It doesn't make sense. Like,
it's our first time. It's fine.
Well, I think you casted with Demi before, right? How did that go?
Oh, that was good. It was like a year ago, though, so...
Oh my gosh. It's been that long.
So we're seeing the Diva Orisa defense this time with a Mei, which I actually love Mei defense because you can just wall off at this choke after one person dives in.
Well, actually, that's a Mei on attack.
Oh, no, that's defense.
Oh my god, I'm so used to Red being the attacking team. I apologize. I am so new to casting and spectating. Slacker.
So no bridge to Hanamura today.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, what are you talking about? We're gonna see that Mei strat, you know, where they just wall off the choke and walk over the wall. No, I'm rather disappointed. I was all excited for that.
Going kind of divey for the attack though, which could go either way for this Mei, depending on if she can time that wall correctly and whether the Winston and Diva jump in.
Yeah, for sure. They could completely cut off the main healer there, the Moira and Kassane.
5, 4, 3,
yeah,
a lot of pressure on the Mei.
Attackers incoming.
Yeah, especially there's not a ton of damage. Soldier can output some damage, but I don't know if it'll be enough to kind of get rid of these dive tanks with the shields.
Well, hopefully the Discord orbs. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was a really nice hold. They just shut down that dive.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Well, it was fantastic for the car bombs, not so much the weapons.
Fantastic play, though. And now, unfortunately, the Mei strat isn't going to be secret, so we'll see if that works again. She did do a good job of that wall kind of split off the enemy team. Or split them up, I should say.
We're seeing some switches here. The tanks have gone from dive to a more standard death ball. With Zarya and Ryan again to get through that choke.
I recommend moving
That'll definitely help. I'm worried about both of these tanks. They're not going to be able to bait out this Mei wall as easily as they would have with the dive tanks. See, yeah, there's the walled off. There's 3 of them in there though. They did manage to get one, the Orisa, which is a huge pick.
Poor maid in the back.
Yeah, this is a pretty even fight so far. Starting to tilt in the favor of leprechauns, though.
Yeah, for sure. That Diva D-Mech was... Losing defense matrix is pretty painful.
So it looks like this is going to be a cap. They're setting up on point 2, car bombs are. So it looks like they're going to keep the Mei, too. They are kind of close to a blizzard, so I'm wondering if they're going to just try and get that really quick.
Yeah, Mei on this point is fantastic. Usually you see her on defense, but blizzard on attack could be really, really useful.
There's the grab. Perfectly
but that
timed.
Zen ult, yeah.
Yeah, and Zingans is able to clean up with the soldier ult. They just need to kill this Zarya. Pretty staggered, too.
Check this out. Healing boost.
Thanks.
So right now we're just seeing the teams set back up again, regroup. We do have 3 ults on car bombs, which that Mei ult's going to be huge. We do have a lot of really close ults on the leprechauns too, though. And
Well, they could take the top. There isn't a Junkrat to contest them right now.
Routing power to forward shield.
so we are seeing this
Time to raise.
kind of staggered, not staggered, but slow push. Here out come the ults.
Valkyrie countered by the Moira, so pretty even so far. Oh, there comes the blue. That was a far toss. That was a good ult.
Oh yeah, great.
Nice combo. With the Diva bomb.
Unfortunately, even though they win this fight, car bombs don't have any ults except for that soldier ult compared to the 4 on the leprechauns.
Yeah, the Leprechauns have really been holding their ults for the prime moment to shut down the car bombs.
That was, I wouldn't say that was a dry push because they did use both support ults on leprechauns, but Moira's going to get her ult back pretty fast at least. And they do have 4 other ults, so I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. Still have massive ult advantage. It looks like they're going to the same strat, pushing up the stairs on the left side of the point. And the switch out from Catfish is going to be big because they don't really have a hit scan to deal with her on Pharah. But there is Zinganza going off with the soldier ult. They managed to hold it yet again. The Leprechauns are struggling to get even a third right now, but they still do have 3 minutes because they capped pretty fast, so I don't think they're too worried.
Please move behind the barrier.
And they do almost have a 5th ult to use for this next push.
Yeah, if they can just like coordinate those ults, they should have this. They've got the ult advantage, some really, really powerful ults. Both tanks, both DPS.
And
if the healer.
If they time it properly, they can prevent them from getting back to the point too, after they wipe them with a couple ults.
Yeah, absolutely. That tire, as we saw earlier, could be a real problem for the attackers just getting out of spawn if they can get them to that point.
So we are seeing the pick 2 down for the Leprechauns. That stun on the Death Blossom. I don't know if that Death Blossom would have gotten much anyway because that shield came out almost immediately.
Yeah,
But
good placement.
We are going to see some swaps on the side of the Leprechauns, or at least we have the Soldier instead of the Reaper. So Car Bombs is doing a really good job of staying super coordinated, and even though they didn't have ult advantage in that fight, they managed to do a really nice hold, and now they do have 4 ults compared to 3, which isn't going to be a ton. Once the Zen gets his ult too, they'll be about even, I would say. Although, yeah, I would say they're about even in terms of ult economy right now. They're gonna go this top strat once again. And some catfish gets
Ooh.
picked.
I'd like to see a good like ult barrage combo if they can time that. Ram's bottom and some catfish. That'd be really nice to see.
Yeah, the Arch down. Oh, there is the ult, but the Zenyatta ult comes out to counter that. So Barrage doesn't get anything. It looks like the Orisa down. Here comes in Ganza with the ult, killing 2 people yet again.
Yeah, she managed to get behind them, which was fantastic positioning on her part.
Especially because she had died at the beginning of that fight, so she managed to creep around the entire team and get behind them again.
I didn't see how that happened. She must have gone, did she go right from spawn outside?
Oh, she could have. I didn't see it either, honestly. But that was really, really skillful from Zinganza, just getting behind them like that.
Well, she is the one that taught our soldier course alongside Geno, so she knows what she's doing on soldier.
That is true. Catfish gets
Oh
picked
my
again.
god, that's great. And by Junkrat too. Takes some skill to get a fair on Junkrat.
It's big, and I don't think the Mercy has her ult back for a while, so they're gonna be down 1 at the beginning.
Yeah, that's both their DPS down, so.
Here is... Oh, and there is the Junkrat ult killing Orisa, and...
Orky Orc is doing some work on Junkrat.
Yeah, she is. This... Oh, here comes the D.Va Bomb. Is this gonna get just kind of...
I've got you in my sights.
Zoning. Kuina kind of running in with this last-ditch soldier visor, and then we have just a couple stragglers left on this point. It looks like Nero's gonna go down, and I think that's going to be the end.
Ooh!
Oh, she almost got to that point to contest it, but the Irish car bombs are going to take this one.
That was a great game, though.
Yeah, agreed. In this play of the game, Butch Hero gonna be one of these phenomenal shatters. No, just hammering into the teams, killing everyone. There
Well, if
it
your
is.
team can back you up, then you don't even need to shatter. You can just swing away and do a ton of damage.
Exactly. Reinhardt can be terrifying. That was... Car bombs just did an amazing job keeping their push super, or their defense super together there at the end, and they never seemed to want to give up, even when they were attacking. They just took every point of the second point little by little until they managed to get to, what was it, 96%?
Yeah, 97, I think. Yeah, even Zinganza on Widowmaker was on the point at one point, trying to help the meter along.
So for that is the end of our first game. I don't know if we have an update on how the other game has gone. It doesn't look like it yet.
The other teams that were playing, was that Shamrock Juice and Guinness, or?
Yes. Let me double check. Yeah, Green Guinness and Emerald Rain are the other 2 teams playing right now.
Oh, okay.
Which we are going to be spectating Green Guinness next, along with Chocolate Leprechauns again. So they're going to be twice in a row, and then we're going to see how they're going to do against the Green Guinness, which I think we'll have a better idea once we know how the Emerald Rain game goes. So, and also our next map, let me just look at it real quick. It is going to be Nepal, which I'm pretty interested in seeing because we're going to hopefully see some dive comps.
Yeah, that'd be great. especially in the Sanctum with all those boop opportunities. I'd love to see some Lucio.
Yeah, I would love to see some Lucio in that Sanctum. I love the Boopy hero. I love Orisa on that map too, and I just think Nepal has some pretty interesting geometry.
I'll be interested to see what people play on the oh my goodness, I can't even every time I forget the name of that map. Not Village, not Sanctum, the other one. Out in the courtyard with the temple.
Oh
What on earth is that
gosh.
called?
Shrine. Yeah?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that shrine is it. Yeah, yeah. That one I still, you can see like a multitude of comps on that point. So I'd be interested to see what these teams come up with if we get to that point.
Same. I want to see some interesting team comps today. I don't want to see the standard cookie cutter OWL team comps. I want to see some Doomfist. I want to see some
Bring out the
Hanzo.
Doomfist. Yeah. And speaking of Doomfist, we have a Doomfist DBU coming up on the 31st. Signups in 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
You asked for it, you got it.
I'm excited for that. I wanted to learn how to play Doomfist, even though I'm not sure if you'd let me play him in our scrims, but I can learn anyway.
Hey, I'd support it. I'd go Zarya, W would be a great combination. Plus the Doomfist ult with a Zarya grab, just perfect. It's great. Need a name for that.
Yeah, what would that be? I'm not good at coming up with names for things. I mean, that's like 2 of our alt combos are called Hungry Hungry Hanzo and Park the Car for
Yeah.
no real reason.
Sense.
Actually, I actually remember why we called it Park the Car. It's because Garage.
Raj, yeah. and I couldn't remember. It was like park the car, Jonam, park the car.
So we are just waiting on, I think, Green Guinness to come into this game.
Have they finished theirs? Do you know?
I am not sure yet. I'm sure we'll hear about it in a few minutes. Oh, and it looks like we got a donation from Titus.
Oh wow!
Stream.
Amazed Kaitis is up this early. So thank you guys.
you gotta give him the thanks, but you gotta backhand it.
So you guys took your sweet time posting the team names, and I was worried the whole night that I should be looking up, traditional Irish names and how to pronounce them, because I was thinking you guys are gonna like, have you seen traditional Irish names? Like Siobhan is like Siobhann or something like that. He's like, how do you pronounce that?
Hey, you had to remember that I was casting this tournament too.
I know, but you could have practiced beforehand and you'd just be like, yeah, this is obviously what this team is called. Like, come on, Trip it.
Instead, we go with the most American thing and name them after alcoholic beverages.
Yeah.
Nerf this.
I'm just assuming like Shamrock juice is literally just some like, I don't know, apple juice dyed green or something. Like a little vodka in there.
That's probably accurate. Actually, wait, I think that's the one Jeno showed me. It looked pretty good.
Actually, do you mix alcohol with apple juice? I don't like that. I don't know if that'd be good or not.
I think that can be a thing. I think you can mix it with like Fireball and apple juice. I think it's supposed to be pretty good.
Interesting.
I don't know if it has a name, but I'm pretty sure I've drank it before.
Pretty sure you drank it. You don't remember its name. You're pretty sure you drank. That sounds.
Well,
yeah,
I made it myself.
Sense.
I just had both things. I had apple juice. I had Fireball, so I mixed them, and I drank it. And I was like, "Hey, that's pretty good." So I don't know if it actually has a name.
Just invent one. As we've seen, we're fantastic at coming up with names.
Clearly, I mean, Green Guinness. I don't even think that's possible. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that would take a lot of dye, I imagine, or whatever else they're putting in it to make it green. Some sort of, I don't know.
Well, Guinness is super dark too, so I don't even know if it would
Exactly, yeah.
show up. Maybe
Turn
it'll
your
stain
alcohol
your
gray.
mouth, but
Get your tongue all green.
I feel like we need to like sing or something.
Yeah. I was just actually gonna say I'm really excited with these teams about how many new recruits we've got that signed up.
Yeah, we have a lot of new recruits, which is really great. I want to make sure everybody feels super into DB as I am.
Well, I'm the one that gets to interrogate them all when they join, so I make sure they know. You sign up for things, or I'm gonna have a talk. That's exactly how that goes. Yeah.
Yeah, you're so
Interviews are
intimidating.
super serious. Yeah.
Your Canadian intimidation.
I'm a master. You don't see that side of me.
Oh, okay. So I'm not sure how much longer we're gonna be waiting. I wish I had a song that I could play.
And I was trying to think of stuff that
Irish.
wouldn't be like, Twitch wouldn't shut down on us.
Irish
'Cause-
jigs.
Can we play the Lucky Charms song? Does that count?
I don't know actually.
I don't actually. I mean, actually, no. This is a terrible nerdy moment for me. But in D&D, I play a bard that plays Uilleann pipes, and so every time we're doing something, I just like, if I'm trying to persuade someone, I just post a song of like Uilleann pipes, and they all all the songs sound pretty similar, but like super Irish. So play some of that.
Yeah, my bard.
Did it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think the first time we did it, we were streaming and we lost like 10 viewers immediately the second we played the song. It was great.
My bard likes to play kazoo covers of modern songs.
I remember that. That's the reason I'm most disappointed that our Eris campaign never panned out, because I wanted to hear more kazoo.
Yeah, maybe one day, but I was not built to be a DM.
It just takes practice and a lot of time, I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, I can barely come up with a character backstory, so let alone like a whole world and all the NPCs. It's quite a lot of work.
It looks like the results are in, and Green Guinness
Gunness?
Green Guinness won against Emerald Rain. So we are going to be seeing Green Guinness against the Leprechauns. I wonder if the Leprechauns were pretty coordinated, I would say. So I think maybe just changing things up a bit, talking about what they want to do differently will help them be able to beat Green Guinness. I'm a little biased though, because we just watched the Leprechauns cheering for them.
Yeah, I think they definitely had some great opportunities. They made space for themselves. They just needed a little bit more coordination. Like they had some good alt combinations they could have, put into play, but the positioning wasn't quite there. So hopefully, like these people, they've never played together. I mean, Butch Hero and Quirky Orc have, but Nero, Trexwing, and Anki Sane is like those three are new. They're new recruits, so I don't think they've played with any of these people. So it's a learning process, You're figuring out what they can and they might not even be playing characters they're great at, because based on the team balancing, who knows what role they ended up with.
Exactly. So it's really kind of a toss up to see how some of these games are going to go. Because I mean, even if you have a team with say 3,500 SR, which we don't, but if we did, that doesn't necessarily mean they'd be better, because the team might not have the coordination, or they might not have the correct hero pools.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, to be honest, though, like a team of 6 Zaryas, like they could do anything. I'd root for that.
Maybe we should turn off hero limits for the next tournament. Like make it like a normal tournament, but no hero limits.
No hero limit.
I want to see those 6 Symmetra teams, please.
6 Symmetras. And now that we know that did you see that video that Symmetra's can climb her own turrets?
Yeah, I'm the one that posted it.
Okay, I'm
actually.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an incredibly observant person. Yeah, well, there you go, right? All these Symmetras just climbing to the top of the world, jumping down to surprise people. That's stuff of nightmares.
It looks like we are going in to Nepal. We are on, what is this, Shrine? Is that the name of
Yes,
it?
that we established. I think we established this was Shrine. We're gonna pretend it's Shrine.
Is this an attack torb? No, because there's also a Hanzo, so I don't.
Hey, you never know. Kaden could be a master Torb. This could be her secret weapon.
I hope so. I really want to
hope
see
so
this.
too. Don't let me down, Kaden. Don't let me down.
Kaden, let's go! Ah, 2 DPS, a Tracer, and a Pharah. Play Torb, you cowards!
We should have like a secret scoring system where if someone plays attack Torb, they get an extra point, or you know, it's like a best extra point.
Looks like we are going to see the standard dive against the standard death ball.
This could be really painful for the which one is it again? It's the Green Guinness. Green Gunnis. Sorry.
Green Guinness is blue. They're the blue team.
Yeah, I'm observant, as I said before.
Green Gunnis.
Remember your training, and we'll get through this just fine.
So, yeah, it looks like we are sticking to these team comps. Unfortunately, no Symmetra, no Torb. Maybe another day.
5,
Yeah, I think it's gonna be very dependent on how well Lady Kindred can protect Kaden on Winston
capture
against
the
that
objective.
Reaper, and whether she's gonna have to switch off.
Yeah, that Reaper could be easily shut down, but Kawina is a really good Reaper, so it's going to be difficult. Oh, and Luna with the big pick. There's no mercy on Leprechauns to res that out either.
I thought you were just saying like no mercy. She got a pick so fast, no mercy.
No mercy. So there are a couple of picks on Green Guinness. They are backing up.
Is now active.
Yeah, that was great. Don't let the Reaper get in close, and you can behold to that point.
Yeah, the Pharah was just kind of destroying their backline right there, and the tanks were getting had other tanks in their face, so they couldn't really turn around and help.
And they don't currently have anything to really contest this Pharah Mercy except for Zen.
Well, I'm surprised we didn't see a swap there to a soldier or a McCree.
Oh, what
That
a
Rhine
pin.
charge.
Although now he's quite out of position. Oh, the bubble though.
Yeah, that was a great bubble. I'm sure Zarya got a ton of charge from that too. She
Yep.
did-
And Butcher a lift. She was able to get out after that. And she comes right back in.
Oh,
Oh, another
that
great pin on a Tracer. What a great pin, Butch.
It looks like they have the advantage in this fight. Luna does get a pick off on that Zenyatta.
Reaper ults already with the shatter. Although Mercy was able to heal Winston through that. Great healing by Phoenix.
That was a good defense because that barrage from Luna, I think, kind of swung that back in to the Guinness's favor.
Yeah, those
And
were
they
some
still-
great by Phoenix though on the Mercy. Keeping
Oh,
everybody
definitely.
alive through that.
She managed to heal them through the Reaper ult and
Yep. And she buffed Pharaoh while she was ulting, so great target prioritization, I can speak.
still surprised that we don't see a hit scan on the red team yet. Because Luna kind of just has free range right now.
Yeah, I really think that, oh, there comes the soldier. Spoke too
There,
soon.
as soon as we call it. They are grouping up right now. It looks like they are going to try and go underneath, but I think Luna might spot it out.
We also have to be careful because Lady Kindred on the defense right now, she has bomb. She could potentially zone them off. And here it comes.
Managed to get the Zarya, which is a big pick. Barrage got one. A lot of ults coming out right now. Kind of hard to see what's going on.
Mercy ult revived Lady Kindred. So I think, yeah, the Guinness takes this one.
Yeah, looks like that was a really good hold on their part. I think the soldier swap came out a bit too late.
Score 1-0.
Yeah, the Pharah and Mercy were definitely causing problems there.
So hopefully these team swaps will help out. It looks like they might be sticking to the same teams. Oh, they're going dive on
Yeah.
leprechauns this time, which will help with the Pharah. The Diva will, and the Winston can kind of jump up and harass her a bit too.
Oh, there we go. I love Junkrat on this map. And Guinness is bringing out
One.
Junkrat on law. Oh, I see. It's the counter switch. Guinness wins Death Ball, yep, and Leprechauns win Dive.
So we see the standard fight up top here. Just kind of spamming damage right now. Soldier can't get a good position. Kaden does manage to demech the Diva though, which is huge.
Oh, and they get a pick on their Moira
The objective is
law.
So Luna gets the baby Diva, and it looks like they're going to be able to cap this point without much contest. I think Guinness is just, or excuse me, Leprechauns are going to just try and group up here. Not really sure where they're going. Soldier and Zenyatta are kind of splitting up. Okay, they're going main.
It's good though, they're not staggering.
Yeah, they are
Saying
doing a really good
nice
job grouping up after every push. They're diving this Junkrat immediately, which is gonna
Actually,
be
they
good.
initially went for the Pharah, which is great because they've realized that she's the one causing them problems.
Yeah. We are going to see, this is going to be a little bit of a slower fight. I think they're just trying to wait to contest this Pharah, like you said.
Get ready for a shot.
Here's the junk tire. Is that going to get anything? That's going to get
Oh,
Baby Diva and a Zen, which is going to be big.
oh, well, the Leprechaun's got a pick on the Mercy.
The Mercy pick is pretty big, but it looks like they are going to be able to take this fight in favor of Guinness.
Oh, can Winston get out?
My ultimate is almost ready.
Winston is going in deep in the back
I
lines.
think he's just hiding right now, waiting for his team to come back. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
know he's
yep.
there. Oh, Farah does know he's there. He uses his bubble. Is she gonna chase him?
That was a great distraction though.
Yeah, a
The
lot
rest
of
of the
his team can
Leprechauns were
push
able to
in.
come in. Yep, and they picked the Mercy. Great pick. They've lost their main heals.
That's gonna be hard on the Farah too. Yep, the Farah goes down, and it looks like they're up 2 in this fight. There's a bomb on point. Oh, Junkrat was just ahead of that shield. It looks like they're gonna be able to cap this.
Yeah, that was a great take. They pushed in with the Zen ult. So even though the Lucio countered it, Zen's ult is pretty potent.
Yes. The only thing is that Guinness is coming back with 4 ultimates, nearly 5, once this Junkrat gets some of his junky spam in. That they're really trying to dive this Pharah.
Oh,
Death Blossom.
Oh,
Oh,
both, yes.
that's a really great Blossom out of Kuina.
And the Zen manages to take out the Guinness Mercy. Once again, that's great.
The only one they lost in that fight was Reinhardt from a pretty aggressive charge on the Winston.
Stupidity is not a right.
Hello, world.
It was a dry push on the side of Guinness though, so we are probably gonna want to see a bunch of ults out here to recap.
Get ready for a shot.
Initiating with the Junkrat ult, looks like.
And this
do
is
kill
really
the
going to
junk.
depend. Sorry, this is going to depend on how the Leprechauns, if they can handle these ults, whether they're aware they're coming or not.
Yeah, looks like they only used 1 ult so far, and the Winston managed to get picked off by the mines that fall when Junk dies. The big Zarya ult comboed with the Barrage. Park in that car. They're gonna cap this.
Winston
And-
trying this.
I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to get back in time. Maybe this Reaper could touch. Nope, it doesn't look like it. So Green Guinness is going to take this. This is their 2nd win today.
That second point was really well fought,
Play
though.
of the game.
It was great to see the leprechauns really contest that Farrah Mercy after they realized she was such a troublemaker in the first round.
Yes, I think the games could have gone a lot differently had they tried to contest the Pharah just a little bit sooner on the first map and kind of forced that swap out. But the Pharah was doing pretty good, doing a lot of work, and I think that was one of their downfalls.
Well, it's hard too because you don't even know if anybody even plays a hit scan on that team.
That's true too. Like we said, these aren't teams that have played together before, so it's possible that nobody on that team is confident on his scan, or and
Well,
maybe they're just wanting to have some fun too.
yeah,
Like,
for sure.
play
They
some
did have
Reaper.
the Winston and Diva switch though, and they really harassed the Pharah, which I think was great. So even if they didn't have a strong hit scan, they still had those tanks to help out.
That's true. That's true. And I think they needed to maybe put a little bit more focus on that Mercy from the Pharmacy rather than the Pharah, because I mean, as soon as they killed that Mercy on the point or on the push that they capped, they immediately killed that Pharah too.
Mm-hmm.
But you're just feeding the Mercy ult if you're putting damage in on the Pharah and just leaving the Mercy to fly alone. Which I didn't really see a ton of the fights from that perspective. I was trying to focus more on, I guess, what was happening on the ground. So, and it looks like our next game is going to be Green Guinness and Shamrock Juice.
Shamrock juice just sounds so funny.
So we are going to be having to move lobbies because I think round 3, nope, Leprechauns don't have a bye this round, but we are going to be spectating the Green Guinness game, so we're going to get to see them again. And this round 2 is Shamrock Juice's first round, so I'm interested
they
to
do?
see how they're going to do. I'm not sure if the game is over yet. Oh, for some reason it didn't invite the whole group.
Yep, it did that again. Saying it's full again, so I'll just leave the group real quick and you can invite me.
Okay.
We're professionals, guys.
There you go. That's so weird. It's being super buggy. So both teams are here. I'm not sure who won the Shamrock game. But Blizzard World, I'm actually really excited to see this map.
Yeah, me too. A lot of people still don't, really know the layout, myself included. But finding those health packs can be, both troublesome and surprising. Sometimes you stumble upon them when you most need them, and you're like, "Wow, I didn't know that was there." I'm a great player, let me tell you. Yeah, no, I'll be really interested because there might be some people that have an idea of how to approach this map, but I imagine many people or many of these players are still kind of like, well, I don't know what to do. So hopefully we'll see some really interesting comps come out.
Yeah, it looked like a Car Bombs won the last game against
Welcome
Shamrock.
to Blizzard World.
What is it, Shamrock Juice?
Yeah.
So let's see what this game is going to bring us.
Also, if any of you dislike playing on Blizzard World, it's all Jodam's fault.
Hey, Sub thanked me. She was like, yes, I love Blizzard World. That's all I need is Sub's approval.
Well, 1 out of 30 people is something.
They need to learn someday.
At least it's a visually appealing map.
That was my
It's an
thought
enjoyable map.
process. I'm tired of looking at King's Row. It's just all blue all the time. I need some variety in my life. There's confetti, there's balloons. This is where I want to go.
We can go like drinking at Snacks Ramis. I wonder if they have drinks. They've got to have drinks there. I mean, it's freaking like Snacks Ramis. It's a depressing place to need alcohol.
Actually, this May on defense. I don't know if I've seen this before. Granted, I haven't seen much on Blizzard World. But I am excited to see this May defense strat. I wonder where she's going to try and set up, what chokes she's going to try and
Attackers incoming in
cut off.
30 seconds.
She's got that cute May skin too.
Yeah, oh, there's the switch I was waiting for. Knew it in on attack. Knew it in on attack. Knew it in knew it in on Tracer. Resby on
Yeah.
Lucio. Oh, watching Resby on Lucio is just... It's fantastic when you can watch, and it's awful when you're playing against her.
3,
I know, it's her Lucio is terrifying.
attackers incoming.
This could
So
be
this
a
is-
really interesting push.
It's gonna be an interesting comp. The Orisa with basically a dive team.
Yeah.
Looks like they're sneaking around that choke. Is the May gonna be able to wall them off? She kind of misses the wall. Gets the corner, so we're basically gonna see which team gets the first pick here. I think is gonna have more advantage.
A lot of pressure on Law to keep the Pharah, Frost Foxy, and sub lane down. She was doing a really good job of it, though. She was a bit of a ground Pharah for a moment there. Falling back to point, though. Yep, the Pharah is really harassing them. So, oh, there goes D.Va. Try and stop the Pharah.
That May wall kind of splits off the Orisa from the rest of the team, and she's not mobile like the D.Va, so she's gonna have a hard time getting back. But there goes the
Oh,
first hit.
with the headshot, too. Great shot, Law. And they managed to pick off the Mercy after she didn't have someone to fly to.
So the Ana's gonna be taken down by Nuiden. This fight's still going. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty staggered fight. Nuiden in the back harassing Mercy.
And of course it's Resby and Nuiden, like, you know, and Rain Monkey there. Rain Monkey just...
I didn't even realize we put Nuiden and Rain Monkey on the same team.
I know, this is great.
Man, this is a pretty even fight. It looks like they're gonna back off and try to regroup a bit. It didn't take long though because the fight was pretty staggered all along there.
Oh, and here's Resby. Attack Lucio. She's gonna taunt them.
Oh, is Law gonna be able to get anything with this? Oh,
Oh, Rain Monkey while she was ulting.
yeah, that was.
Well, she got 3 picks, which is great. She got Lucio, which is... Resby is a pain in the butt to try and kill on Lucio, so
Yeah.
that's a great pick from Law.
That's gonna be the end of that fight. That was a really long fight. Good on Guinness for not giving that up because it wasted about a minute. I would say 2 minutes maybe.
Yeah, this has
kinda-
been some really good back and forth.
It really has. It hasn't been a lot of picks. It's been more about like the harass, I feel. So I think whichever team is going to get these first picks is going to have the advantage. Nuiden manages to pick off Law, which is huge.
Yes, she was the problem, so...
Oh, that
bomb.
bomb, though. The Blizzard bomb manages to kind of save that point and stabilize it back on the side of Guinness. Shamrocks do have another push though. Unfortunately, they couldn't capitalize on the picks on Law just because of the Blizzard
Yeah, the
bomb.
D.Va bomb. Blizzard bomb.
60 seconds remaining.
So we are going to see this push coming back up. It looks like they're just going to kind of go straight to point. Nuiden did make the swap to a Junkrat from the Tracer.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
Phoenix on the Guinness side is just about to have Nano. I wonder if she's gonna wait for Law to have Soldier ult again. Ooh, both tanks looking pretty low on Guinness side.
Yeah, and then we got the res back out from the Shamrock Orisa.
Cease your resistance.
We're gonna see. Oh, that was an amazing
30
wall
seconds remaining.
out of Kaden, blocking off the. Oh, Frost.
Oh,
Foxy.
that was a pretty long range barrage, too.
Is Law gonna be able to stabilize this by herself? She does get 2 picks.
Just land on the Law. I'm sure she's never heard that.
Looks like they're gonna at least get a third. We do have a D.Va running back to point.
Ooh, can Kindred get
2
back?
thirds. She's gonna be pretty staggered if she doesn't manage to hold this.
Oh, Kindred!
Oh, she goes in. She's gonna go down, isn't she? Oh, Oh, she
Oh,
manages to get away.
evasive diva. Although they are down now, they're off tank, which is going to be pretty rough because Spicy doesn't. Oh, well, now she has her shields.
Yeah, they managed to pick off Law too, and Law went in to try and defend that baby diva, I believe. But Newton gets a little bit aggressive, and Sub's gonna just res her right back up.
Law also switched to McCree, so I'm really excited to see some of those high noons.
Yeah, the
This is
McCree
a-
I think is gonna be easier to deal with this Farah, who I think is doing a lot of harass in the back line.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, there are a lot of sight lines on this map and high ground that this McCree can take advantage of.
Especially on this point. Frostfoxy goes down. Sub is getting dived and everyone's frozen. They can't come back and protect her. It looks like they're gonna end it. Oh, that Bob.
Although Rain Monkey gets taken out while she's Baby Diva.
Yeah, so not much from that push. Oh, not much from that push. They made it all halfway through the fight.
Yeah,
What I meant was that fight.
They're
Guinness
just
is able to
stopping at the
stabilize.
Nexus experience. They just wanted to check out, the arcade or
They just want to be StarCraft pros now.
what is the Nexus experience? Like this is just
StarCraft.
It's pretty boring in here, honestly. I was hoping for some like arcade.
This fight is going on by the pylon. Here comes the Nuidinal. Oh, gets
Oh.
two. The main tank and the May.
That's a lot of stopping power. That
Last resort, Diva Bomb. Doesn't manage to get anything. Luna does manage to give up Orisa though. Or to Res. This is a long fight. It looks like it's tilting in the favor of Shamrocks though. Oh, there we go. Rain Monkey gets Diva and Baby Diva, and Resky manages to get the Orisa.
seen a lot of great headshots.
Yeah. Newton goes down to McCree in the back. They are getting a lot of like free ground on this though.
Yeah, and they got break advantage as well on the Shamrock side. Ooh, can Frost Foxy finish them off?
She gets 2 picks, which is gonna be big. I think they're gonna have to give this point up.
And so, well, there's the May contest.
It looks like they're still gonna try and contest this. They are just not going to give up, which is great to see. We are gonna see Farah. She's gonna demech that Diva. Oh, Nuiden's gonna come in and try to just clear this point out.
And Rain Monkey has Diva Bomb as well. She could potentially zone them out if they can get that Orisa shield down.
Here comes the May ult.
Oh,
She's
good.
gonna be able to use this bomb though. She's frozen. She's not even gonna get demeched. She does have the bomb available. There it goes.
Lead with the bomb! Oh my god!
Oh, this defense is crazy from the side of Guinness.
Resby though, she's the queen of contest.
Oh
she gets
no! That was a great fight from both teams.
Yeah, that was great.
Guinness just would not give up that point, which I love to see because I feel like so many teams are just so eager to just give up a point in order to set up for the next one. But right there, it shows that it's not always worth it.
I was really excited to see so much May.
Me
Kaden
too.
stayed on her the whole time, and it really worked out for them. Like, Law was just pumping out so much damage that it worked.
Yeah, and that May can just stay on that point forever too, and give her team so much more time to recuperate, get back to the point. And did she die there at the end? I think she stayed alive until her team came back.
Yeah, I think she died right as her team came back, but she was the reason they were able to get back.
So it looks like we're having the similar team comp, except Resby's going to be on the Moira instead of Lucio, and Frost Foxy on the Soldier instead of the Pharah.
We've got Luna bringing out the Pharah this round. Last round, Kaden was DPS, and she's Orisa this time. Kaden's a great tank, though, so I'm excited to see her Orisa.
Same. This is going to be an interesting Interesting comp, I think.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
I think both comps are going to work. It looks like they're going to try and go for a kind of slow and steady push, similar to how
Lucky for you.
what Shamrock? No,
Welcome.
I know, like lose track when the colors don't switch and all this other stuff.
yeah, that's Shamrock. Red is Shamrock. Okay, similar to Shamrock's push, they're going to go for a similar kind of slow and steady
5,
with a bit of
4,
dive to kind of
2,
initiate.
1.
You know what I want to see? Phoenix and Sub are both great Mercies, and I just want to see them shoot each other, honestly. Just get up in the sky, use Valk, and shoot each other.
That's what we need. Just like forget everyone else. Mercy 1v1 in Valk.
That's the tiebreaker, the Mercy duel. Ooh, shield down already from Sada. Oh, she's got it up again. Oh, that boob!
Spreads
Yeah, that
the
could
team
be
out.
troublesome.
Arissa's not going to be able to get back up there. They're going to have to fall back. Nuiden goes down. Gets
Well,
rest.
Sub
So.
manages to get her back, but is Kindred gonna... Oh, Kindred backs out. So Nuden's alright. Oh no, she's not alright! Law took her out.
Kaiden's alone on the point right now. Her team's kind of focused on other things. Oh my gosh, they just swoop in behind. Kaiden sacrifices herself so her team can kind of win that fight. I don't
that
think
was a
they're going to
great
be able to
fight.
get back.
I think that boot was really the defining factor. It really split them up.
Yeah, and especially getting that Orisa instead of the
Objective
Diva
A captured.
was big because the Orisa can't get back up there to keep defending.
Exactly.
Please move behind the barrier.
Looks like they're going to be a little aggressive here as they're waiting for this to just kind of get around this first corner. Try to get some extra space.
Guinness is getting pretty close to their ults. They've got Zen, Mercy, and about to have Barrage.
We are getting kind of close on Shamrock as well, but not nearly as close. This is going to be an interesting fight. Oh, 2 picks already.
And they didn't have to use
Got you in my
any ults
sights.
from
Frost
Guinness' side.
Foxy uses the visor and goes down almost immediately.
This is going to be a really tough hold. Hopefully, if Nuiden can get her ult, she can shut down some of them.
Oh,
The
she
Guinness
switched to
Oh.
the soldier for that Pharah.
Yeah, it makes sense. They didn't really have much to counter her.
My sights.
Rain's demeched. She's gonna be able to get away. Oh. Did I say that she goes down to some Diva rockets? Frost Foxy's gonna have to be careful.
Oh, Resby again with that payload contest.
That
But
was
she's not on her
a
signature Lucio to help with that.
a clean push from Guinness. Unfortunately, I don't think Shamrock was expecting that Pharah. And they didn't really have... This is a map that's really hard to make swaps on if things don't go the way you want.
Yeah, that second spawn room is quite far away.
I've got you in my sights.
Law with those headshots, though.
Law had a great defense there. Resby with that 4 minutes objective time.
Yeah,
It's what we expect out of her.
absolutely.
Yeah, this pharmacy combo from Guinness is looking pretty dominant so far.
It's also really hard too when you need to make swaps. Like if the enemy team does have a Pharah and you don't have any hit scan, but then you're sacrificing those ults that might stall at the payload. So
Yeah, like that Junkrat ult, if they had gotten that might have helped a little bit, but they really needed to be able to counter that Pharah.
yeah, exactly. It's a rough
It-
spot.
It's a really tough call to make, and I don't necessarily think they made the wrong call by swapping to Soldier. I just think it was just a tough spot for Nuiden to be in to decide to make that swap, I think. And our next game is going to be Shamrock Juice versus Emerald Rain.
We haven't seen Emerald Rain yet, so that's going to be good.
No, we haven't. They had a bye in round 2, and they've played Green Guinness and the Leprechaun so far. They lost to Guinness. We haven't seen what they've done against the Leprechauns yet.
I just realized the name for Shamrock Juice is ShamWow.
They are ShamWow. I think that was a pretty even game. I think they just kind of snowballed at the end on Guinness's side. Um, just because it was hard for ShamWow to make any swaps, like we talked about.
Yeah, especially with the ult advantage that Guinness had.
Yeah, and they were really good about kind of keeping their ults in a line, kind of knowing what they wanted to do with them. I noticed Rain Monkey kind of had to keep using her ultimate whenever she got demeched so she could stay and try to contest that point. So she never really had a chance to use it really aggressively or defensively. She just had to use it as a quick get mech back.
Well, it can also be, a zoning ult, even if she is just using it to get mech back. Like, hopefully it creates a little bit of space for her team.
Yeah, unfortunately, they had that Mei wall and the Orisa shield on defense and attack, respectively. That kind of made it harder for her to get the zoning in place. But unfortunate, but you know what? I think both teams played really well.
Yeah, no, it was really good. Especially the first round, like that, the outright like team fights that we saw on the first point, just the back and forth.
That first team fight was amazing. Like it took forever to get any picks off just because both teams were kind of just having a yo-yo of who was winning the fight at any time. That healing that must have been coming out from both sides had to have been great.
I don't drink, but if I did, I'd be really disappointed that we hadn't turned this into a drinking game.
Oh man, that would have been awesome. Drink once for every Hanzo troll pick.
Well, I was gonna say, take a sip of whatever team just took a point. That could end up being pretty brutal, though.
Yeah. Amazing, amazing is what Rain Monkey says from the Twitch chat.
Yeah, that was all Caden.
They were surprised to see Caden player, but I think that was a great pick that I wanna try that. I never really thought about. There are a lot of like small chokeholds and stuff for May to kind of get her wall in there and split the team up.
Yeah, and especially just like there are a lot of areas where the pathway splits in two. So even if you can just shut off one pathway, that's enough to kind of focus the attention of even your team.
Yeah, exactly. So our next map is Watchpoint Gibraltar. And if I don't see a Symmetra, I'm gonna be real mad. Looks like ShamWow are changing their names to Emerald Rain.
They've had a few too many drinks. You can't blame them.
Too many Shamrock. What were they called?
Shamrock juice.
Shamrock juice.
What is? You have to tell me what's in that.
Let's look it up. Shamrock juice.
I do it, but I'm scared that my internet's gonna like lag me out. So putting all the pressure on you.
Gin, white tequila, light rum, vodka, vodka, blue curacao, and orange juice. That
Sounds
doesn't.
like they just dumped like half the bar into a glass.
The drink looks good, but it's also it's more blue than green. It's kind of like that in-between color. But
well, if you've ever eaten Lucky Charms, I mean, what color does the water turn? I'm trying to think because I don't think it's green.
I've never had it turn colors. Maybe I just eat all the marshmallows too fast.
So I just wanted to take a moment and mention that the Death Blossoms Fail Play of the Game video contest ends on Tuesday. So if you have a play of the game where you're face palming, wondering how on earth that ended up as the clip everybody gets to see at the end of the game, please submit it so we can laugh with you.
I would love to submit something. I haven't gotten any though, and I'm really mad because I want to submit something and I haven't gotten any that I'm just like, why?
I mean, technically, you can be happy either way. If you get a bad play of the game, you don't have to be ashamed because you can submit it. But if you don't get a bad play of the game, you can feel proud. You didn't get a bad play of the game.
Maybe you just didn't get a play of the game or even a highlight.
Well, I just want to know, like, when you get these bad play of the games, like, what is the rest of the team doing? Like, where are they? But,
Yeah. Well, in some of those fast games, your play of the game is gonna be like you getting one kill with an ultimate.
Yeah, right.
You're like, why?
I just wonder how many Torb play of the games are gonna see where it's just Torb's dead. It's in the spawn room and it's just the turret, like shooting at people.
Popping off. Trippin', you're getting some love from Newiden in Twitch chat.
I love you back, Newton. I saw those pulse bombs.
Yeah, those pulse bombs were great. The one she got one on Law that I think initiated a when they started to cap that first point.
Yeah, that was a great pulse bomb.
People want Trippin to sing.
Who
Do
wants Trippin to
impersonation?
sing?
Genos.
No,
Who wants to hear a Widowmaker impression?
oh my gosh, no. If we get a Widowmaker play of the game, I'll do a Widowmaker impression. That, that's not
Who
gonna
are our
happen.
Widow player? I know Zinganza plays Widow, so we need to spectate. The chat is begging for it.
What is the chat like? Kitus and Genos.
Genos, Demi,
Demi.
Catfish.
Oh my god. It's actually funny. It's probably a good thing that you guys that I don't play Zarya that much for us anymore on Aerith, because I've kind of ruined myself with these voices, and like every time I'm playing a character that I can do voices for, I just do them in my head. So like every time I'm about to ult on Zarya, I just want to like scream, "Ogoin pognatovnosti." Oh my god, my voice like cracked when I did that. That was bad. I'm warmed up. But yeah, I just want to like yell that every time.
You really should. I would enjoy that greatly.
I just start laughing. Like I wouldn't even be able to say it. I just start laughing, and when Trippid laughs, that's when you have to, combo.
I could do that, I think.
It's taking this other team so long. Do it. No, we have 5 teams, so 2.
It's actually funny, when I did the Zarya DBU course, one of the ways, or the one thing that I used to try and keep the students calm and composed throughout the whole thing was I told them I'd do a voice line for them if they behaved. And this was Amna's group, and she's like, "Let us think about it. What voice line do we want you to say?" And then she never got back to me.
Oh, she's in the chat now, though. So you
Oh
let her know.
no!
Oh, people are spamming. I told them to spam an emote for Widow impersonation.
Oh my god! I haven't warmed up. You heard how bad my Zarya was. My voice cracked while doing Zarya. I don't even know how that can happen. Her voice is like deep.
Look at all of these matching icons.
Coordination.
NYXL though, kind of gross. But looks like Emerald won their game against the Leprechauns.
Yeah, we haven't seen Emerald play yet, so this is gonna be interesting.
Miss
And I'm glad we're
throwing.
Miss Restaurant.
People really want those Widow impersonations. I'm just
Oh my god.
saying.
Well, you gotta give me something to say because I'm not like calling this entire match in Widowmaker. So.
Let's see.
Oh, look at that! The counter from Sham Wow with the Valiant icons.
Oh, Valiant actually has been kind of
There's casters talking.
throwing this week.
Don't crush their hopes and dreams, Jordan.
Wait, that is that the Valiant icon?
I don't know actually.
I
It's
don't think. I think that's like Numbani.
Yes, that's how much I watch Owl. How much I watch Owl with my amazing internet connection. I don't even know what the Valiant
That's
icon
an
is.
Orisa. That's an Orisa icon.
Shh, I'll pretend it's Valiant.
Say hard work pays off, like you
What?
are, like your Widow impersonating Torbjorn.
I can't. Who said that? Who suggested that?
Arriving
me.
at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
I can't.
You can.
I'm
You
like
can.
practicing it now, and I'm just laughing so hard to myself.
Chad demands it. You don't want to get
I
fired.
can't. It's like it can't do Widowmaker. It just ends up sounding like a really bad mix of it.
I believe Trippin.
Oh my. Okay, this is gonna be bad. This is not Widowmaker. This is like if Widowmaker and Torb had a baby that was not half as cute as Brigitte. All right.
Waiting.
The pressure is on. I'm like countdown. Just go faster. Start the game faster, so I don't have to do this for so long. Hard work pays off.
That was
Don't
perfect.
judge me.
That was perfect. I love it.
You can hire me to do these crappy voice lines, but don't actually because that's awful.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
We got Rain here playing some video games, waiting for this match to start.
Oh my god, guy! What they? Oh, sorry. I'm getting excited, and I just realized they're on. I thought they were on defense. I thought Torb and Widow were on defense, and I was really excited. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. But they're on attack, and they might just switch last second. Yeah, thanks for ruining my hopes and dreams, Saki.
Goon on the Widow though.
I'm gonna keep a list of all the Torbjorns that disappoint me by switching last second.
Just keep a list and take names. Check it twice when it comes to TV Secret Santa. Goon's looking for a pick. It looks like they're not gonna jump down to contest this quite yet. They're gonna have to jump down soon though.
I gotta be careful about Orisa's shield. Well, actually, it's not even gonna matter, yeah, because they're gonna have to rotate.
Goon got low. I didn't see how that happened, but
Ooh, and Peek flanking on the Reaper. Oh, they could jump down, so it might not be such a problem now.
this is a great spot for Farah. She's just kind of spamming into that hill area. So they're gonna be able to contest
Oh,
this.
here comes Keek. Can she get a pick? Can she get back out?
Oh, Goon gets a pick on Rain Monkey.
Yeah, with a headshot, that was great. Especially on a baby diva, that's hard. They're mobile.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
Yeah, this could be a problem. Goon's going pretty uncontested. Oh, Sub going for Goon! The Mercy Widow battle, and she gets her!
Oh man, Sub. And that battle Mercy.
Yes.
Ironic God tier is gonna get demeched, which I think is gonna be the signal at end of this push.
Cease your resistance.
Nice ult from Resby there. Demecking, ironic.
Backing off, but here comes the Widow. Oh, those last minute picks are huge.
Yeah, that was both healers and the Reaper.
And Widow used her sights, but she's not going to be able to peek anything with that because the team couldn't push in. A little bit early there, I think.
Well, we have both Diva ults and a Nano coming up soon on the side of Emerald Rain. So that could be interesting. She might Nano Monkey, but they've got the counter DPS ults on Is this Guinness? I can't even like no on ShamWow. ShamWow, sorry.
ShamWow and Emerald. Emerald
Yeah.
is red.
Because that makes sense.
Get into position.
Lagoon manages to demech the Diva.
Did you see Rain Monkey right there? She just like walked away from three enemies and lived as Baby Diva.
She's just so slick. Newton gets that kill on Goon, which is gonna be
Oh, a
huge.
headshot too. And Rain Monkey as Baby Diva takes out Kikora.
Wow, this is a great defense from them.
My will made real.
They're just managing to hold this.
Yeah, especially after that first push, you know, they made it all the way almost under the entire the dip there.
60 seconds.
Yeah,
remaining.
that was a really good push on the side of Emerald, and they only have a minute left, so that's probably they're regrouping. I think it's only going to be one more fight, could be two if they are really careful, but they're taking this pretty slow, so it's looking like it's only going to be one more chance to push this.
Justice reigns from
Oh,
above.
Goon v Soldier.
I'm surprised Goon didn't manage to get Frost Foxy during that ult, but she managed to get Nuit
Seconds remaining.
and sub. Oh, this could be good.
Yeah, especially with that res coming out.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
Oh,
Res
that was a big
Moira
pick.
shut down.
You in my sight.
looks like they might be able to cap this. I don't think they're gonna try and contest. No, it looks like they're gonna try and stay back here and set up.
That was a really good hold though, almost into overtime. And Saki pushing up by herself. This could be she could get picked. Ooh. And Goon doing work though. With holy crap, look at that the kill feed. She's killed 3 people. D-Mac Diva. Keek is going in with the aggression on Soldier. They really need to contest Goon more.
Yeah, they really do. She just kind of has some free range right now.
Well, it's a little awkward because all they've really got is Rain Monkey to take care of her, and she's doing work. She's putting in a lot of damage, which is probably forcing Rain to back out before she can actually kick Goon.
Cease your resistance.
Oh, I spoke too soon. There goes the pick from Rain Monkey on Goon.
They did manage to cap the second point though. But the defense is going to come out. This isn't a great point to hold, but I'm not sure if they're going to try and hold this here just to try and hold it for as long as possible or what. But this spawn advantage is Rain getting deep. I think she's going to go down there. Yeah. Here comes a Diva bomb, shielded by the Orisa.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
Yeah, this is a pretty aggressive push coming out. I don't know if the decision to try and hold there was good.
Oh, Newton gets that was a really long range kill too. That was great.
Yeah, it was. She must have been focusing for her because she's been really giving them the most problems right now, I think, and the rest of the team is kind of capitalizing on that.
And there she goes. Switch Goon is now on McCree. A little more close quarters here. Keek is about to get Soldier ult here, which could make the difference.
It really could. There's the pick on the enemy soldier.
Oh, sub!
She gets 3 people.
Yeah, that was a great ult and support from her team.
Trying to see if we're gonna get any swaps right here, or if they're just going to try and push this. Monkey is bullying them into the wall.
Its destination.
Well, Shamrock's pretty close to most of their ults if they can just hold out a little bit.
Yeah, if they can contest this into the overtime, that'll be huge.
Nice zoning ult.
Managed to kill the Diva mech too, which is going to be big for them.
Gemeinsam
They do only have to hold on for a minute, but here comes the ult from Nuit and nice picks.
Both DPS ults. It's going to be rough for them on this next push, but luckily all the Emerald has is that Deadeye.
60 seconds.
Yeah, it's really going to depend on whether Goon can. Oh, and she gets staggered, so she might not have time to set up. A really nice spot for that ult.
That was great. This is probably going to this is a really good defense. I know it kind of seems like the game has been going pretty quickly, but I mean it's third point and they're looks like they're probably going to have to cap in overtime if they want to cap this.
We also have Keek on the Reaper now, so she can hopefully get in there and do a little more damage to the tanks. And not quite.
Diva ult manages. Yeah. They're basically down one tank with the baby Diva. Looks like they're going to be able to. Oh, I thought Rain Monkey was going to get her mech back.
Oh. Yeah, there's no hiding from that McCreel. That was a good hold, though.
That was a great hold. They managed to cap it in overtime.
0 to 3. Switching sides.
I'm excited to see what who is this team? Shamrock is going to do on the attack here.
And I really don't understand why the names don't show up for spectators.
They really should.
Honestly, Wizard. Honestly.
Literally unplayable.
They can color coordinate all the owl teams, but you know, giving them a name is a little too much. It just keeps throwing me because I'm always assuming blue is defense, and then I'm like, why are they pushing the payload?
That's why we just need the owl maps. Owl map, excuse me. Not maps, skins.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Then we can just color coordinate our teams and it'll look slick.
Pretty similar comps. We just have a Pharah on ShamWow instead of a soldier that the Emerald
Attackers
Rain has.
incoming in 30 seconds.
It looks like they're coming out with a pause. So let's take a look at these team comps then, more in depth.
So varied. Much wow. I'm sorry, ShamWow. I keep thinking of Owen Wilson. It's driving me crazy.
Wow.
So. Wow. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so
we have the dive attack with a Nuiden on Junkrat, which isn't super divey, but I think Junkrat works in a dive comp pretty well.
and Keek is prepared to shut down Frost Foxy, which is great. They aren't going to have to make switches midway through. They're already set up in case ShamWow has a Pharah, which they do.
Yeah, this defense is already looking really good for what they have on attack. So
I'm just always excited to see Resby on Lucio.
she is a very good Lucio. I love seeing it.
Why did we never solo ult Resby? Did we? We must have, right?
it was always Majora.
Every time Majora played Lucio. It was
just given
intended
that
for
often.
Resby.
Yeah, we were just so what's the word? Traumatized.
Well, that's the counter for. Well, here we go, starting up again. But that's the counter for Resby on Lucio. You just solo alter.
Teams are back in. Looks like they're gonna go bottom attack.
How embarrassing.
They're kind of split up right now.
I should really be
Not
paying more attention to the Zenyatta. I love a good Zenyatta. We've seen some really good trance
Attackers
come out. So
There have been some really good ones.
payload.
Looks like we're just going for the spam right now. This first initial part is kind of hard to get much on. Ooh, ironic god tier D mech. She fell down. I think she's gonna die. Yeah.
oh,
There
no, we
she
didn't
goes.
switch off the junk. I didn't even realize that until she killed someone.
Oh wow. Yeah, and she's already
Last
almost
minute
halfway to
swap.
ult too.
Now, this is the part where the push gets rough.
Oh, that Zenyatta just sneaking across that rock up there. This is a great attack on the side of Shamrock. Emerald's kind of having a hard time stabilizing. They do manage to kill Silent Sada on the Winston though. Oh.
And Reaper ult, great ult from Newton.
Yeah, that was
That
a
just finishes the whole.
clean push. Oh, they're gonna manage to pick off the Goon on Junkrat. Maybe this Mercy? Yep, Newton. Getting in there saying, you're not gonna do that.
This is where you just turn around and shoot Newton in the face.
Yeah. That
Just
Mercy
because
was...
it's funny, mostly.
They're not going to be able to group back either. Ironic God Tier is probably going to go down before the rest of her team gets back.
Yeah, they've got so much momentum on ShamWow right now. I think Emerald's panicking a little bit.
Oh, nope, Goon manages to get some picks.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Wow, Goon managed to kill Frost Foxy with a flashbang, that's impressive.
Saw that. Probably a bit of a ground fair out, or maybe she was really high. I didn't realize where she was. Oh,
Rain Monkey with the triple D-Mech there.
That
and
was
a kill
huge.
on Peak. Great stuff, Rain.
If they could just kill these two, then that's going to be it for Emerald. That was a super clean push yet again. They're going to have 6 minutes to push this to the end.
I think Emerald has it in them to hold them. They just need to regroup.
Yeah, they were just getting pretty staggered and kind of panicked there, I think.
And Goon's got Deadeye. They've almost got Winston ult. I can't think of the names of any of the ults today.
Here come out the ults. The Demon
Goon
Bomb
manages
doesn't
to
get
get
anything.
Resby. Ooh, Frost Foxy.
Both tanks are alive on Shamrock though, so this would be able to hold this. Newton's getting out, Rain's getting out.
Yeah, good hold.
Yeah,
And they only had to use Goon's ult, and she's almost got it again.
I believe they also used
Oh yeah, Diva,
the
sorry.
Diva Bomb.
Yeah,
But
Frost
now-
Foxy might have some trouble here because they've got double hit scan on Emerald's side.
Oh, the Death Blossom manages to get one, and then she dies. But I think the Moira is a bigger pick than the Reaper.
I've got you in my sights.
Give them those heals.
Oh, it's the soldier ult. This could be. Can they hold it? It's looking pretty even still.
Ironic God Tier got her mech again, or her bomb again for that fight too. She's putting in a lot of damage.
Well, I believe they're down there, Winston, so she was the front line.
Yeah, Resby is gonna contest this, it looks like, instead of getting out. Well, I think she would die if she just ran away. There she goes. Oh, sub too, kind of peeking a little bit. Being a little bit too aggressive. For just having two supports out, but...
So Silent Sada has her monkey ult, so I want to see some people knocked around with that.
This is my will.
They no longer have the Reaper either. Newton swapped to Junkrat.
Yeah, I see that, and I'm surprised Frost Foxy's still on. I don't know if... I don't think she's been getting a ton of trouble. She's been pretty aggressive on the hit scans, but... Even just running a Pharah into double hit scan, you have to play a lot more careful, and you can't be as aggressive.
But even
if
if
they
she's
aren't
taking
picking you.
the focus of both hit scans, like that gives their team an opportunity. Oh, great
Goon
ult
with
from
the-
Goon.
Fat Deadeye. And she manages to pick off Frost Foxy. They have so much ult advantage. I would kind of like to see Frost Foxy switch off the Pharah here to try and get to something to counter this, but it doesn't look like they're going to do that.
Well, they might go all in and just use use all their ults.
Use all their ults at once. I mean, if they do that, it's possible that they could... Oh, there's the bomb from Ironic God Tier. Oh, Rain Monkey! I don't know what she was doing. She kind of turned around. And...
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
Silent Sada does go down. Sub does manage to res it back up, though. Looks like another clean fight from the Emeralds. They're gonna be able to hold this. Again, this card is just going a little bit further and further back every time.
I think honestly they might need to switch possibly to Orion just so that they can get that solid presence on the payload. They keep getting forced back because they don't have any shields.
Yeah, the Winston I think worked really well when they had the Junkrat to kind of jump him, but I think now, oh, the initiation. Oh, I think she killed herself. Yeah, she
We
did.
got Goon, so well, Miss Rez is coming in with the res.
Schutzengel ist da.
Goon uses Deadeye, but doesn't
Gemeinsam
pick
kämpfen
anybody.
wir.
Yeah, I think she
Probably
used it
just the
maybe.
damage.
Yeah, she used it pretty quickly. So she's up there. Rain Monkey's going to contest her, knocks her down.
They did manage to move the payload a little bit though.
Yeah, they're having a hard time trying to get some present like on the point, which I think is what they're struggling the most with.
Well, Newton managed to pick off Miss Rez, which means they're down a healer. Although
Resby
this does-
always on that card.
Yeah.
Every time you hear Lucio scream, it's like Resby's like on the cart harassing people. She's like a
Sham
little flea.
Oh, dude.
I think I would like to see a Moira here maybe. To kind of get a little bit more damage out on those DPS. Goon with another great Deadeye.
Yeah, this could be rough. Only 15 seconds left.
Yeah, this is going to be an overtime push if they manage to stabilize on this point, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get back.
10 seconds.
There's
Monkey
Rain
can
right
last
there.
a little longer.
Frost Foxy manages to make it back. Swapped to Soldier.
Evasive maneuvers, right? You can do it.
Oh, great push so far. That Lucio ult really helped. Then
Trying to
able,
pick them all off.
are they going to be able to stabilize through this Moira ult though? All of their damage is basically being negated.
And Goon's got Deadeye again.
She's getting that really fast.
Gemeinsam
No
kämpfen
picks of
wir.
it. But it looks like Emeralds are stabilizing anyway.
Resby and Rain. Oh, Newton's there too.
Oh, here they go.
That was hard fought though. That was a great defense.
Yeah, that was an amazing game. I think it just took them a minute to kind of stabilize on defense. Here's this McCree ultimate. Waited to demech that diva and just
Great. And the finishing touches on the Pharah. So that'll be Emerald Rain taking that one.
yeah, I think they are currently undefeated. But that was definitely, I had a lot of fun watching that game. It was really close. I really liked seeing how well the Shamrocks came together on their attack.
Yeah, absolutely. They had some great pushes in there. Especially, I mean, they practically steamrolled the first 2 points.
Yeah, they really did. I think that the Junkrat pick, I don't think it was a bad pick. I think Goon was on Junkrat, but I think they just did a really good job of coordinating. Silent Sato was always diving the Junkrat, and Newton was in the back line kind of harassing everyone. And I think they had a hard time kind of dealing with that at first until they finally stabilized.
Yeah, and that's what they needed to do was just regroup. Because they lost that second point because they kind of staggered themselves a little bit trying to get back and just contest.
Yes, and also it looks like the car bombs won against Guinness.
Frame rate cap? What should be it?
Good stuff.
And next we are going to be seeing Guinness against Emerald Rain. So we're going to get to see... Well, we might get to see Widow v. Widow with Zanganza and Goon.
That would be amazing. And the chance for a Widow play of the game. unfortunately for me. Yeah, I'd love to see that though. They're both great widows. That would be so satisfying to watch.
Indeed. Looks like we are going to be restarting stream real quick. Fix some frame rate issues. Oh, stream's offline, by the way. For now.
Okay.
Oh, why am I in this game still?
Oh, here, I can invite you. I got invited to the next one. I'm like having such, I don't know who to focus on. There's like so much going on. My brain is like, I don't even know what to talk about.
I know, same.
Oh my, no, you're doing such a great job.
I think you
Oh,
are too.
No, I'm like just feeding off of you because you're like on point with the commentary. I'm just like, yeah, that what you said. Did you get
Also,
invited to that or did it?
No, I'm in the group, but
I know. Why does it do that? So it's just
there we go.
I'm getting jumps in here. I hope the frame rate issues weren't too bad.
Yeah, I mean they didn't seem too terrible, but
Just have Trip and sing. What the heck, Demi?
Should I change the frame
Which
rate
that
up
was
or
like
no?
in the
Oh.
private chat, group chat. I can't. I mean, I don't know if I can sing.
I think you can sing. I think you
Wait,
should
are
try.
Paz and Kaitis donate? I don't have the stream up. It'll like lag me out. But
They were in chat. We have 35 viewers right now.
oh my god, don't tell me that. Sub is asking if we're spectating her.
I mean, we're here.
This isn't Sub's team.
Oh. No, we're supposed to be spectating car bombs now, right?
I believe.
Yeah, we're not spectating them again. Looks like the stream is back up.
Oh, M. Wald Wayne. I wish
M. Wald
Cobham-
Wayne. I wish car bombs. An M. Wald Wayne.
I'm just gonna cast the whole thing like that. There's a wonk whack on your point. This is how we lose viewers.
Ilios is gonna be an interesting map. I want to see that Widow v Widow on Ruins.
Yeah, I absolutely hope we
Now
get to that
arriving at
map.
Ilios.
I want some of those, hard fought control maps.
Oh, and we get Ruins first. This is like every dream of mine come true.
Lagoon's going Genji because I think she expects Zynga to be on Widow. Ooh, a
Zynga?
Symmetra. Zynga. I just like I want to call her Chris, okay? And for some reason, I never read the rest of her name. I didn't realize initially that it was like Zinganza for the longest time, so it's just Zynga. Zynga. Tor, please. Chris, don't do this to my heart. Go attack Tor. They've both got
I said it in
got
chat. I may
Damn
have
you guys.
interfered.
Damn it!
Nerf this.
Breaking my heart. Now Peppermint's going Bast. They got a Symmetra. You've just ruined it. I can't trust anything. I'm just
This is what I came here for.
I would be cool with this map just going like this. I mean, it's for fun, right?
It
Bring
is
out the
fun.
Torb duels. Just hammer each other.
5,
With your
4,
hammers.
3,
The actual.
2, 1.
Looks like the sim.
Round
Oh, we were
one.
getting some
Capture
swaps.
The objective.
Ah, none of them kept it.
Breaking my heart, guys.
Sorry. Okay. We're good. We're good.
Why was well, Scientess on Zarya though. I love Zarya, so Chris with
Zinganzo
that
with the
pick.
pick. Rick in with the pick. Oh, that was some solid play.
Irish car bombs doing work. Although Goon is still alive to harass. Can she get out though is the question. Well, yes she can. I should just trust the Goon. Goon survives anything.
Goon is a survivor. This Widow's gonna be kind of hard for them to deal with if they can't get in here, though. Looks like Goon's going back to kind of harass her. Nobody sees her going back there either. It's gonna be a good flank.
Ooh, knows exactly where Chris. Oh, the bubble! Oh. Perfect bubble from Scientist. And Rick and Diva boops Lucio. Mork off the map. It's always really entertaining to see those.
Chris manages to save herself. She got booped off, but got back on. Now it's the Genji v Widow duel on the side.
Unfortunately, Widow has the Mercy pocketing her, so...
There, finally, Goon goes.
Although Goon does have her ult. Although there's probably going to be no surprises here because Chris has sights.
Yeah, we're gonna see this. I wouldn't be surprised to see Goon to try and swap to a Widow or a McCree here to try and contest the Widow a little bit more. Like, from a distance, because I think she's having a hard time getting in. They're doing a really good job at protecting Zinganza back there.
Yes, yeah, they are. Well, they shut down the Genji, though. That's perfect. That's what you want to do. Or, they shut down the Zen, sorry. Get
the solo ult of the Blade on that Widow, but it looks like it's going to work out in their favor. They're managing to
they're
kind
down
of
3,
fight.
yeah.
Do manage to cap. 82. Not bad. We do have ult advantage, significant ult advantage on the car bombs too, so...
Absolutely.
I'm excited to see what comes out of this. Possibly, they might even be waiting to park this car. Goon's in the back line though. On this Pharah.
Ult from Saki.
Oh,
can she get? Yes!
Double boop both the tanks. That's gonna end this push. Is Goon gonna get this pick though?
Great ult from Saki there.
Zinganza, a little bit too deep for a little bit too long. I just need a full regroup right here.
Chris getting close to her McCree ult. Yeah, they should have grabbed this push.
Grab and barrage, which is gonna be big as long as Goon doesn't manage to deflect that anyway.
They also do have Keek who can eat it, so...
Oh, the Ram's bottom with the
pin. If she can get the Mercy, and she does.
Zinganza goes down, but looks like this fight... Oh, it looks like it's tilting in the favor of the,
It's pretty even right now.
It was tilting
double
and then...
DPS ults there.
Oh, there it goes. Now, Emerald kind of cleans up that fight. They used a lot more ults to hold that than the Emeralds did, though, or than the car bombs did. Excuse me.
Well, if they can get back, they've got a couple ults.
Peppermint's on it by herself with a Valking Mercy.
They have a Rhine, so if they can get back for the grab, the Rhine can just hammer away.
Especially with there's she gets 2.
There you go. Moira fades out of it though.
Yeah, not much comes of the grab, unfortunately. But we are still seeing this contest. They're not giving up just yet.
Ooh, can Scienta? No, she can't. That was good though. Really, really close round.
Yeah, it was 82 to 100%.
Score 0-1.
I like the Arista choices here. Lots of halt opportunity.
We're gonna see Scientist make a swap to Diva 2. These are some good team comps. I like them.
The only problem is there is no hit scan
5,
on
4,
the side of
3,
the red team that
1.
I cannot think of the name
round
of Emerald
2.
Emerald.
Capture
Yeah.
the objective.
to counter Rick and Diva on Farah.
Goon might be able to deal with her, as will Kikoya, excuse me.
Oh,
Goon gets picked
Peppermint!
immediately.
The headshot too. Oh, and then Peppermint gets picked.
They're both down 1. Unfortunately, one's a healer.
Oh, she gets
then-
revived.
Is now active.
The revive comes in.
The ground Farah back here. Putting in some damage, though. Looks like they're pushing up, trying to be aggressive on this Farah. Scientist is doing a really good job of aggressing on that Farah, manages to kill her.
I have to be really careful playing around this pit, though, with those halts.
Oh, there goes the hog into the pit. It's just this Moira and Orisa in a little bit of Goon. Goon goes
A little
down.
bit of good.
Well, she was a Tracer. Tracers are good at contest, but not exactly the cat. They do manage to stabilize, and the car bombs do take this point.
Although Mork, Miss Rez, and oh, ironic we're back, but it's just a stagger. It looks like.
Yeah, they're getting pretty staggered. They need to hold back for a second, group up, regain themselves.
Goon being a little sneaky here on Tracer, getting behind the windmill.
I see that. She's waiting for
Wonder
someone
if Rick
to
had-
make a set.
Ricket's gonna notice her. Does not look like it.
She's putting in some oh,
Oh,
Zinganza is like, no you're not.
Your resistance.
Scientist being super aggressive right now. Zinganza with the Death Blossom manages to demech the Diva, then kills her immediately after. Really, really solid hold right there from the car bombs.
and they have ult advantage. Well, actually, it's pretty even now.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see how this next fight is going to go, because if we remember last map, they got it to 82 before the Emeralds were managed to recap this. Goon does go down to the Farah, though.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
She gets revived though, so she might be able to take out Rickon.
The Orisa.
And she does.
This fight is kind of even right now. Oh, just kidding.
Oh.
Scientist with a fat bomb.
Great.
Kills
Oh.
both support. That's gonna be hard. Oh, I can't
That
tell if she
halts.
jumped or fell or got halted right there.
I think it was a little bit of everything. Can they get back in time is the
They're
question.
back. Oh, there's kind of a distance. Zinganza cleaning up from that Farah ult though. Oh,
Ooh, the
no.
halts right after she used her boost. Perfect timing.
Oh, that was
Ram.
a solid hold.
Yeah, that was great.
Score 1-1.
I just hear Diva's screams.
I think a little bit of the problem there was Goon was trying to do work in the backline, but Zinganza was just so good at protecting our healers and just picking off Goon anytime she got back there. So they were missing that damage for most of the fights.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3.
We're not seeing too much change out of these team comps for this fight. Saki is going the Winston.
So it's a matter of halts versus boobs from that Winston ult.
Indeed, we're gonna see No picks
Ooh,
coming out
both
yet.
tanks though
Oh,
on the side of Emerald getting low. They
yeah,
might
that.
swap off the Winston with the Reaper though.
Yeah, and
Schutzengel ist da.
curious as to why they decided to go Winston when Zanganza was already doing so much work. That
Nice
was,
experiment.
yeah, that was a really solid attack slash defense right there. I managed to cap the point pretty early on. Ironic God tier. Solo Junkrat attacking, trying to get some contest in on there. Doesn't manage to work out though.
Hey, those grenades! If she could have laid a trap down, and got
Yeah.
some of those grenades, Marty Dom.
She could have killed the whole team there. Looks like they're just kind of grouping up right now, trying to get some spam damage out.
Yeah, I'm surprised Saki stayed on the Winston, especially in close quarters like this.
Yeah, goes down almost immediately to Scientess. Ram's bottom takes out the Junkrat. Zanganza. These are just pretty clean fights. Like, everyone is dying on the side of Emeralds really fast. They're gonna have to make some swaps here. See Saki switch off the Winston to a Reinhardt and Keek switch to the Zarya.
Yeah, I think that'll work a lot better for them. They just
They're gonna
have
be
to
able-
worry about the halts and the boops.
Yes. Oh, Ryan goes down. Scientess is doing a really good job of picking off these tanks and harassing the Pharah and just not really giving them any space to work.
Yeah, they've been so good at picking off the tanks, which just kind of halts a push in its tracks.
They're just a well-oiled machine. You see the tanks go in, and then Zanganza comes up behind and just finishes off all the damage that was started.
Oh, Keek is so high charge
Ooh.
if she can just live. Oh, that boop.
Gemeinsam kämpfen.
Looks like
Nice
they might
pin by Saki.
Rains from above.
Oh, if they can survive this.
Oh no!
Rains from above.
Oh, just off point.
Victory.
Amazing hold by the Irish car bombs.
Play of the game.
I think you said that was, so that was the first round that Emerald had lost?
Yes, that is their first loss. I'm not sure. It might be Irish car bombs' first loss also.
Double kill.
Or first, or
Oh. How can
wow,
we
I
both
can't
win?
talk. So, I think they might be undefeated now.
Well, that was a good team to end off on then.
Yeah, that was the last game of the tournament.
Well fought.
And it looks like ShamWow won their last game.
Who were they
As well.
playing against?
They, I think, were playing. Let me check. They were playing the Leprechauns. So, overall, great tournament. I loved everything I saw out of everyone.
Except the fact nobody stayed attack Torb.
Yeah, all of you tricking me into thinking you were going attack Torb. I saw
Right.
that. I know
Quote,
your name.
unquote. But yeah, that was a fantastic stream. It was a lot of fun. I have a lot to work on for next time. I think there is so much to pay attention to while you're spectating.
Oh,
You guys have
definitely.
no idea.
harder than it looks. But I think that stream is probably going to be ending here soon. So thanks everybody for coming out and watching.
We hope you had a great time, though. It was a lot of fun for us to watch, for sure.
So
Follow us to catch us at our next tournament.
I have stopped the stream. Soon.
okay. Good.
Oh yeah, I was wondering why you jumped in here. I didn't realize that you had taken over.
Yeah, I was getting
it's-
too much lag.
There's so many frame drops. I don't know what it was.
Can you guys go down and say thanks and stuff as
Yeah.
casters?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Guide. We'll throw in a second one.
Call now.
I just want to say that I'm mad at all of you
Nerf this.
All of us for not playing Hanyo.
for not playing Torbjorn and tricking me.
Did you guys